3, let's go.
Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, before we begin with this camp lesson, we're going to start it off by saying, Call Allah, Hawad, La, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Kapawad, La, Ba, Gadar, Millstone. Alright, we had another day at camp, given by Yahawashi, trying to come out here and prophesy the downfall of America, which is primarily known as Babylon, the Great Scriptures, due to its confusion. Right? And this place is confused in every way. You know what I'm saying? From the way that people eat, eating unlawful things, from the way that people dress, how people conduct themselves, the order of the household, so on and so forth. And this is the reason on why Yahawashi is going to bring heavy judgment to this place. You know what I'm saying? Because as it says in the book of Amos, the 9th chapter, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. You know what I mean? The Lord is, looking at this place and he getting ready to touch it. You know what I'm saying? This is why all these major, biblical prophecies are happening throughout the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like the river Euphrates drying up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's this one country in Ham, the land of Ham, which is Africa. You know what I'm saying? The rivers and shit was turning red, turning into blood, which is prophecy. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, this is all types of other things happening, man.
Hey, yeah, so I just got this today. This you bring out an article that cool real quick?
Yeah,
it's earthquakes, man. It says earthquakes swarm rattle Salton Sea region of Southern California. And it says 2 swarms of earthquakes reaching up to 4.5 magnitude rattled the Salton Sea region of Southern California. And then it says the swarm began at 12:08 p.m. Saturday, April 29th, near the U.S.-Mexico border, about 60 miles south of the Salton Sea. And it says a second swarm began at 12:09 Sunday, April 30th. So it was just back-to-back earthquakes, man.
And the Lord said there's going to be earthquakes in diverse places.
I was going to ask if you wanted to get that in Matthew 24 chapter.
Matthew 24 chapter. The Lord said there's going to be earthquakes in diverse places. You know what I'm saying? There even be earthquakes in Texas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Around the city that I'm from in Lubbock, over there in northwest Texas. We don't even get earthquakes over there. You know what I'm saying? We know that the primary reason, is prophecy, and also because Esau, what is he doing? He's taking a lubrication from the tectonic plates. You know what I'm saying? And which is, we understand that this is all prophecy. The Lord just has this man doing that to fulfill his will. As he says, you know what I'm saying? He controls the king's heart in every way, paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Esau is doing is because the Lord wants him to do that. You know what I mean? And also no, you got it,
I was going to say Esau Edom is also the sword of the Lord. So him, taking the oil, causing the way Babylon the Great is, right, and just really the whole world is because the Lord is in control of Esau Edom, and that's the Lord's sword.
Yep, and the Lord also spoke about in Isaiah 29th chapter, he was going to send what? Tempests, storms, earthquakes tie into that. You know what I'm saying? Like that big ass earthquake, that hit Turkey for like a month ago or something like that. And knocked off like 45,000 people, bro. Imagine that. Just look at the power of the Lord, bro. This is why the Lord said he's going to put a spear in the earth again. Because back in ancient Egypt, the Lord was shaking shit up and everybody heard about it and was afraid of it. You know what I mean? And it's going to be no different in this time now. Right now, ain't nobody afraid of the Lord, bro. These motherfuckers walk around and they do what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Back then it was like that, man. If you did something, if you're going through it, like just anything that would happen in your family, flying type of shit, the Lord, they would ask like, damn, what did you do to make the Lord so mad? They would ask, why the Lord did? They would ask that, that question, what did you do to make the Lord that mad?
Yeah, because people had more of a spiritual sense to them back then. But now in today's time, everybody's so goddamn dumbed down, you know what I'm saying, due to the media and all this fluoride built up and calcifying these motherfuckers' pineal glands, so everybody's just stupid, bro, stuck on the stupid. You know what I'm saying? And even the scripture even calls this place the land of unwalled villages. You know what I'm saying? People here dwelling without a care. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. You know what I'm saying? They plan on, Zimbabwe. They say that they coming up with what? Or they plan on getting $100 million worth of gold in order to roll in the digital system. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, the Chinese, yuan? Is that what they say?
Bro?
Yeah, the Chinese yuan, it just surpassed the dollar. Everybody's turning a blind eye to it. You know what I'm saying? Just walking around, doing what they want.
Hey, how many like it was like 19 nations or something? Like something
Yeah,
like
they
that.
dropped $1.
Yeah, they asked to join.
Yeah,
the
they
BRICS
asked to
nation.
join
Oh,
the BRICS
really?
nation.
They requested to join. You know.
That's Revelation. You know, I think the 19th chapter, if I'm not mistaken.
Everybody turning their back on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, as a fulfillment says in Revelation 17th chapter, the beast shall hate the Lord, which is talking about NATO and the EU nations. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, they all gonna rise up against America, and that shit's gonna be done away with. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all want to, we can go ahead and jump to 2nd and 16th chapter, because this is a heavy, you know what I'm saying, chapter concerning prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Prophecy that's gonna take place in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that just because this book or this chapter was written over 2,000 years ago, that don't mean that it's not relevant in this time now, because everything that Ezra saw in that vision, that was talking about this time, bro. You know what I mean? But you wanna grab that real quick?
This
You
is
started one, bro. I got you.
This is 2nd Ezra 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia.
Yep.
Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
Yep, and woe means destruction. And Babylon is what? That's talking about America. Because like I stated at the beginning of this lesson, what is America known for? It's confusion. You know what I'm saying? It's abominable acts. You know what I mean? You know, pushing out, you know what I'm saying, sodomy. You know what I'm saying? You know, the women surpassing the men. You know what I'm saying? Ruling the household. That shit is not, that's not supposed to be the case. You know, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, making stingray sandwiches, head ass. You know what I mean?
And this is
All types of just abominable type of acts. You know what I'm saying? And this is why the Lord is going to destroy this place.
I got a piece of you.
Go ahead.
And this is how you know that this is Babylon the Great, right? America. Because when you read 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. And when you read the book of Psalms, who is likened unto Babylon the Great? Esau, Edom. Okay?
Yep.
So that's how you know this is talking about here. And not only that, which we're gonna get into it, when you read this chapter and you go down into it, you're gonna see the judgment for this place. Okay,
Yep.
and it didn't happen in ancient Babylon, all right?
Yeah, which is heavy ass judgment. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because didn't the Lord say that her judgment shall reach unto the skies? And then, was it Revelation 18:5? It says her sins have reached into the heavens. Roughly paraphrasing. So it only makes sense for the Lord to bring, you know what I'm saying, the craziest or the crazy type of judgment to this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about more horrible than what any kingdom has ever went through. As it says in, what is it, Jeremiah 37? That day is going to be like none other day.
None other
You know what I'm
day.
saying? This time that we're coming into, we in the most dangerous time, because now motherfuckers got guns. Back then, somebody had to run up on you and smite you, stick you, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying, they have to hit you with an arrow. You know what I mean? But now, all the motherfuckers got to do is attach something to a drone and just fly that shit. You know what
There's
I
actually
mean?
a video of the war over there in Ukraine. They used a drone and they dropped a fucking bomb on a soldier, man.
Hey.
Blew his ass up.
Hey, and then you got
They
Jake.
didn't even see the drone, man.
And then you got Jake that can buy, or just anybody can go into the dark net and buy any type of, you know, bomb and any type of, you know, rocket launcher and shit. You feel me? So this type of time is a whole different type of era, man.
Yep. And then people in today's time got more demons on them. Motherfuckers got the hunger demon on them.
Like some cold.
You know, hey, I mean, it's so many reasons to why this is gonna be the worst time in history, bro. I'm talking about worse than the besiege of Jerusalem and all that. We all know how bad that shit was.
Eating grass.
You know, eating grass, eating leather.
Hey, there was just an account of a woman in Kenya. She killed her 2-year-old daughter and she ate.
I saw that shit,
She
bro.
was chanting the alphabet.
She was
and
chanting
eating
the
the
alphabet
liver, man.
backwards, yeah. She was
Hey.
trying to sacrifice a kid, man.
Hey, see, it's just gonna be a whole lot of that going on.
And people have heavy demons, like the brother was saying, man.
Yeah, that's a heavy demon. And if that was on here, if that was on her,
Because that shit nasty, that shit nasty,
I
bro.
get it.
Like even like when you see like on a video, you see I sent it to the Twitter group chat that we in, bro. When the fucking Levites, they was killing them motherfuckers, bro.
Burning them on fire.
That shit look nasty. That look nasty, bro. So imagine you cutting a motherfucker up and you taking out his guts.
And shit hasn't even cracked yet. And
Bro.
shit hasn't even happened yet to the full extent. So now imagine when shit really starts cracking and just how more like times 20 is gonna be on people that don't even care, or like are into other, you know, what is that shit? You know, into you know, other like how we say gods and shit, because she was chanting like the alphabet backwards,
was,
trying to sacrifice into, you know,
doing
her
rituals,
kid,
man.
doing a ritual. So how much more when these people that don't even care about none of that shit are just starting to eat their kids and children, man. You can read that in the book of, you know, Second Kings.
Yeah, you got a lot of people that's actually into Satanism on the low. You know what I mean? Here in Babylon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially the niggas that's locked up in the prison. I be seeing all types of videos on how they been that whole beating niggas with locks and socks and sacrificing them and shit and drinking their blood and all that. So what you think gonna happen whenever them type of people is released from prison and shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna happen. They
gonna break out.
They gonna break out, you know what I'm saying? Or them gates gonna open, bro. And them niggas gonna be out here doing whatever they please because America's gonna turn into a lawless society, bro. You know what I'm saying? A dystopian type of society, bro. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be a free for all, man.
Hey, it's dog eat world, nigga. Hey, you think your family switch on you now, do you dirty now?
Hey,
wait till that shit. Wait till that time comes,
not
bro.
only that, you think your family loves you, and wait till that time comes.
They gonna give your ass up.
Yep. Especially if you call yourself a minister in the truth. Once you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, your family most definitely gonna switch up on you. Now you may have some that stand a little firm, but for the most part, bro, they gonna give your ass up, bro. You know what I mean? Because once that pressure comes, as they say, pressure from above, pressure from below, people gonna be willing to do anything and everything, bro.
They gonna snap.
Because one, these niggas don't got this truth. They not built like us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it a being. Hey, like I was getting into this lesson that the bro had said, you know, concerning the metaphor of the tree. They house is built upon that sand, bro. You know what I mean? We built upon that stony ground. We be firm in this thing, bro. We not worried about none of that shit. But wait and see, you know what I'm saying, that time come. And people gonna be out here folding, bro. Because they already are. These people that commit suicide and all types of shit based off just the little shit they go through, bro.
Damn, man. That's facts.
It speaks about, you know what I'm saying, that second and ninth chapter on how you're gonna be in what is it, if you can't prepare about, I think it's like stress.
I got you.
You know what I'm talking about, bro? Yeah.
This is Second Ezra 9 and verse 10. I'm gonna start at verse. Start at 7.
Yeah.
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Yep. So that's gonna be the only way that you're gonna escape these troublesome times that you're coming into. Is if, you know what I'm saying, you got faith, which is gonna lead to you putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? Because as the scripture says in James 2nd chapter, faith without works is dead, my boy.
And that does not necessarily mean you gotta be a prophet. Just you repenting, bro. You know, you have to do something.
Hey, hey, as the scripture says, repentance, look, those are the first works, bro. And Revelations, I think it's the 3rd chapter, them are the first works. That's the first thing you're supposed to be doing when you hear this truth. It's repentance.
Come back.
You know what I mean? That's the first step before anything, because you can't not repenting and expect to get out there and teach, bro. That's not how that shit go, because then you're gonna be a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Because you out there telling people, don't do this and don't do that. The whole time you're doing it, bro.
You know, just
going
off.
Hey, the Lord sees that, man.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, He sees everything that you're doing. Like I said, 2 16, the Lord said, He's seeing everything, bro. He even know your inventions of your mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you thinking, the Lord knows. You know what I mean?
Verse 8, shall be preserved from the set perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Yep.
Verse 9, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
And now have abused my ways when you was living like a beast, nigga. I'm talking about eating all types of filthy animals, bro. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, bro. You know what I mean? You're not living according to this book, in other words. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that's abusing the Lord's ways. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know about it, because you're building up iniquity. What is iniquity? Sin upon sin upon sin upon sin. You know what I mean? You like that metaphor used in 2 16. You like that field that's covered with bushes and thorns and shit, bro. The only way that you can get that shit out the way is if you burn it, bro. And that's what's gonna be the case for y'all for the most part, bro. You gotta get burnt, bro. Because you're not gonna hearken to the chastisement now. So the Lord just gonna have to make your ass learn the hard way, bro.
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Dwell in torments, bro. And I want to grab the etymology for that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually brought it out. A couple months back, and this is one of the the scriptures I love to, to break down because it has a heavy meaning to it. When you dwell in torments, you not only, living in unbearable physical conditions, because that's what it gets into real quick. Let me grab this real quick. Torment. This is the definition for torment. It says severe physical or mental suffering. So, just because, since you don't want to get your ass right in today's time, the Lord is finna get ready to put you through a whole lot of shit. It says severe physical, right? Meaning the Lord can put you through some shit where you just can't even walk, bro, because of how much you hurt, bro. It says, or mental suffering. You know what I mean? And I got family members that's going through that extreme mental suffering right now, to the point where they don't even want to live. But people in that time, they're going to be trying to off themselves. You know what I mean?
They're not going to be able to. Right?
Exactly. It says torture. These are synonyms. Torture, afflict, agonize, plague, and we know what the Lord is going to say what plagues. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole list of them in this chapter that we finna get. It says pain, abuse, trouble, and what are we coming into? What? Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be for who? Jacob. You tribes, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This shit is coming towards you. It's going to touch the other nations, but the Lord is getting ready to put that fire on.
It's going to touch you guys first, man.
It's going to touch you the worst. And first and the worst, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you were the what? You were the apple of the Most High's eye. So in order for the Lord to correct you, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to listen by his prophets, then he got to put you through some shit. You can go ahead and continue reading 16 if you want, bro.
Gotcha.
So if you got something you want to bring out, do your thing, bro.
This is back at 16. Let's go to verse 2. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack.
Right, man, and prepare yourself.
And here, beware your children and be sorry for your destruction is at hand.
Yep, because the Lord is getting ready to take a whole lot of you, a lot of you women out here. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is getting ready to take your children away from you. Wait until Esau starts to roll out female camps. He gonna snatch your children up and take them right from your ass, just like how they show you in these movies. That's not just put out there for no reason. That's not just Hollywood, bro.
Predictive program.
Yes, predictive program.
And the female camps look kind of crazy, man. You know that brother that sent in the group chat. The way, I don't know if you've seen it, but it looked like female camps. I think it was a storage though. But he said that, hey.
I know what you're talking
it was a storage, but it looked like a female camp, man. You're gonna be able to see you hear your next door motherfucking, I guess, shall we say, pod or cell. You're gonna be able to hear his screaming and his, whatever he's going through, like right there, man. That shit's gonna be, so damn mentally tormenting that you're gonna be like, damn, you're just gonna wait for that knock on your cell to be opened up and they go into there, man. So
yeah, because that shit's sloppy. Go ahead. Now you got
in a lot of these Walmarts, in the back they got. Why the fuck do they have school buses? Land full of school buses, man. The brother Osher over there in San Diego, he went to there's one over there in San Diego. He saw a Walmart, but the back was just full of school buses, man. And there's been a lot of other Walmarts in the country where they do that, man.
And
they have that.
And not only that Walmart that the brother Ash went into, the motherfucking gardening section was full of cameras, man. Over excessive full of cameras, man.
And they have those gates too.
Yeah, and they had gates like, bro, who's over there stealing motherfucking plants and seeds? You feel me? Nah, them shit is getting ready to be able to scan you.
See, this shit is just common sense, bro. Yeah. Like the brother said, who the fuck is gonna go in the home stealing planting seeds, bro? Yeah. Plants that you can't eat.
Exactly.
Who the fuck gonna go steal an ivy plant?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There's a reason why they got all them cameras in there because, they're gonna stay on. They're gonna be watching your ass.
Hey, the scripture says that Esau does a diligent search, man. So he has this shit planned out, man. He knows exactly the way and the route that he's gonna have all this shit, play out.
Speaking of route, you know what I'm saying? Why you think these train tracks is around your hoods?
Exactly.
Because they're gonna put your ass on them trains and ship you to the nearest FEMA camp, bro. Like over there where I'm from in Texas, bro. Bro, it's what is it, railroad tracks or whatever I'm calling them? Them shits is all around my neighborhood, bro. Them shits is all around the east side, which is the hood in Lubbock, Texas, I guess you could say. It's train tracks all around that motherfucker,
Hey,
bro.
I got a testimony on that too. Last time I came, we're literally down the street from the train right here too, man. And I was over here sitting in my car one time and I seen a train full of tanks and just army trucks.
And it's not only gonna be used to deliver equipment; it's gonna be to deliver you to them FEMA camps, man. And that's the spirit too, because the train here in right here in Yuma, Arizona, where's it go by? It's right by the crib. Here's the train. That is right here in downtown.
Yep.
You know, because Yuma's really small, but it's at the chief place of concourse,
Yeah,
man, right here.
And who's mostly here? Issachar, Northern Kingdom. You barely see Edomites here. They here, but you, for the most part, you seen the tribes, bro.
Infested with the tribes.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
It's infested with the tribes, man.
Especially Issachar ass, bro.
Shit,
Then you
they
got
run
Gad right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they got the
bro,
reservations right there, man.
matter of fact, grab Luke 19. I think it's 44. Grab Basham, grab that real quick.
Luke 19.
Because that's what that shit is basically to trap your ass in. You thinking that you're gonna be able to flee to the country the whole time, nigga? They're gonna be blocking that shit out, bro.
There was also Revelations.
Yep.
I think Revelations is 6th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. You know, hey, the 10 FEMA zones. Or is Revelations 15th chapter?
There you go, 43, bro.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 43. For the day shall come upon thee that thine enemy shall cast a trench about
Yep,
thee.
shall cast a trench about thee. You know what I mean? That's what this man is gonna do. He's gonna basically trap your ass in, setting a trap up for you. Go ahead.
And compass thee round and keep thee in on every side.
Keep thee in on every side, man. He gonna trap your ass in. You thinking that you can be able to duck off to the country? Well, hey, Esau got other plans for your ass, bro. Go ahead.
And shall lay thee even with the ground.
Lay thee even with the ground, and he gonna lay your ass down. Ain't that what Jake say? He gonna lay your ass down, bro. This is what he gonna do, meaning he gonna trap you in, and then he gonna roll in them troops to blow your ass the fuck down.
I got a precept for you.
That's basically what he's saying. Go ahead. You got that?
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 18. For because their pride the city shall be troubled. So like I'm gonna go verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city, shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able.
Yep, because even if you want to, bro, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna be able to, because guess who you gonna have to get across? Martial law troops. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be trying to leave, and guess who you gonna have to leave or get across to in order to leave? Martial law troops. And your ass ain't gonna wanna go to no big city anyways, because it's gonna be so much shit happening in big cities, bro. Like they showed the last of us. I'm gonna have to do a lesson on it, because there's so much prophecy that happened in that damn show, bro. But in the last of us, they show you how they got like little mobs that's basically trying to take over the city and shit, bro. You know what I mean? That's sedition among men. You wanna continue to read on that unless you got something else, do you?
No, I see.
You continue reading that Bible shot.
Okay, this is Luke chapter 19, verse 44. And shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children within thee.
Yep, so your children's gonna be laid to the ground with your ass, bro. It ain't gonna be just grown folks. Hey, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. You think he give a damn about, you know what I'm saying, this 2-year-old little nigga, bro?
Hey, I got a scripture to back that up. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Yep, who's that poor? That's talking about you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? And that wicked, who's he? Hey, that wicked's talking about the so-called white man.
Esau, Edom, man.
Yep, he's talking about the so-called white man, and that's exactly what he's getting ready to do. All them devices that he has set up against you, we getting ready to put them in effect. You know what I mean? And the scripture also says, oh yeah, going back to that point that I made too, that's why I precept too, bro. Like as it said or as that point I was proving about, you know what I'm saying, you think, you know what I'm saying, the Lord give a damn about your children. What did he say in 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 1? Woe be unto Babylon and Syria, and beware your children, roughly paraphrased, because the Lord getting ready to put your children to death with you, bro.
Hey, and the scriptures say, whosoever perish being innocent.
Yep, nobody, nada.
I got something too. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor.
Yep.
And hey, why do you think they have us in the hoods, man, in these reservations? They want to know where we're at, man.
Yep.
And they're always, hey, why is there a police station right across the reservation, man?
Hey, bro, like you said, they want to know exactly where the fuck you at. This is why they say that the earth is overpopulated. When you go out of town,
man, when you leave here, you fucking land for miles and miles.
And not only that, you know, this is why they want to push you into these big cities, because Esau, Edom, when they go into them bunkers, you've seen that in the movie The Purge, they're going to be watching everything that's happening on top, man. You know, because hey, at the main cities is where you're gonna have everybody here, bro.
Yep, they want to keep track of you, because if everybody's scattered around, you know what I'm saying, around, because bro, when I was leaving Texas, bro, there's so much fucking land, nigga. I'm talking about just in Texas.
I'm saying, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And they said the earth is overpopulated when it ain't.
It's not.
There's a reason to that, is because they want to keep you packed into these cities, because once they roll in that digital system, They want to keep track of everybody, bro. And even before that, they don't want to be doing this extra shit. They want to go in them cities and do their thing.
Yup.
That,
Hey, that's the spirit. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, yeah, you know, and that's true because with this jab that they had, I guess a Russian hacker hacked into the system and was able to see the America
Who took the jab, man?
Yeah, who's taking
They're
the
tracking
jab?
you with these nanoparticles, man.
Yeah. And that's gonna be the same technology they're gonna use when the Karagma rolls out and see who doesn't and who does take it. You know. And Esau Edom already has.
They lock right now. So what is it? Out of one. You know what I'm saying? Them old nasty ass Edomites. I was just thinking too, so I could just. I was just thinking. I'm like, how the fuck these weak ass niggas take? I mean, of course it was with the Lord. I'm like, bro, any motherfucker think that they just took it so strong? Like, stupid, bro.
And this is why they're so prideful too. They don't think these other nations are going to be able to take them down. Let the weak stand strong. This is why they're so prideful because look at everything they acquired, man. All through the spirit and power of Yahawashi and Yahawashi. And you can't even read that in the book of Isaiah, the 61st chapter. You know how they further pushed confusion onto us, man, because they took control of everything. You see, that's why they're going to get rewarded double because of that.
Yeah, look, hey man, look at the military here, man. They let these Rainbow Coalition people join, man. And there's other nations that's forbidden, bro. That's forbidden to even join or even be in that type of fucking. You know.
Hey, well look at the American military commercial versus a Russian military commercial, bro.
Bro.
Hey, they had a whole damn a Disney little cartoon for motherfucking American,
this shit
Russian
weak,
military,
bro.
And then you had a whole ass motherfucking shit. It had me damn near getting ready to join the Russian military shit. You know what I mean? That shit was live, bro. Like what?
Yeah, that motherfucker sitting in the dark type shit, like nigga, what?
They all hopped out on the plane with like you could just see the shadow of them with all them guns and shit. Hey, that shit was really like it was hard. You can really tell it was like some modern day, really true military.
It was some masculine shit, bro.
Hey, look at North Korea. Way more better than, you know.
Oh
America.
yeah, hey, the way they were training and fucking
running bricks with their
nigga
hands.
kicking, boom, nigga kicking bricks and shit.
And then they push them into the glass.
Oh
Make them fall on the glass.
You feel me? Like them other nations out there in the east, they'll mop the floor with Americans.
And what you got over here, bro? Some LGBTQ, woman that some L. Yeah, I hasn't been taken down. Let's just have been taken down. Lord's will.
Don't say it again.
Yeah, I got you. I know Lord's will that
That shit, bro, man.
But yeah,
But y'all got a Marine base down here, bro. These motherfuckers is soft,
bro. When they
soft,
you can tell a lot of them. And what goes on a lot of these barracks, man? Sodomites, bro. A lot of them sus ass shit. There's a lot of stories that come back.
They be doing orgies.
Yeah, they be doing some weird ass shit.
Getting drunk,
slapping each other booty and shit in the cell. Like you niggas is weird,
yeah, bro. Russia is gonna come in and show y'all what I guess we could say was old man, because the scripture does say that he's gonna turn the hook back on,
he gonna put the hooks back into his drawers and drop them, hey, wherever you want.
Which is why they're dropping the commercials, bro. It's not because they're just trying to flex. That shit was hard. I didn't lie. That shit was hard.
Hey, wasn't Putin? Remember I showed you that video where
he was talking shit about the elites.
Yeah,
these people. These people. He said the elites don't even care about their own citizens, effeminizing them.
Hey, and he said they're not even going. They're going against God's biblical order, man.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that's how you know. Hey, the Lord is stirring up the minds of these kings, bro. That's how you know, because hey, the scriptures do say in the book of Ezekiel that he's gonna put that evil thought in his head, man.
Yeah, you American troops, you niggas are a bunch of just bozos,
You do not know what you're getting ready to do.
You know what I'm saying? You niggas be on Snapchat and shit, bro.
And not only
niggas, you know what I'm saying? Here it is, you supposed to be this hard body ass nigga.
Look at
but you
fucking Javante Davis. This nigga over here is supposed to be tough and shit. He's over here dancing like a fucking something,
And that's why they made him the face of boxing, bro. And then guess what? It was a Jake. They put a Southern Kingdom. And who's the head of the tribe? From the Southern Kingdom.
Yep.
That's why they did that, so they can put that effeminizing spirit upon a boxing military sport, bro. You see, and then if you look at Ryan, he looks effeminate as hell. Man, shaved up face and all. You feel me? He just looks effeminate, you know. And he came out with that fake ass Jesus ass song,
meditation ass.
You feel me?
Like,
he just pushing that. It was just all bad. Babylon the Great is all backwards, bro. And this is why these other nations are, getting prideful in a sense of, man, bro, we can take all these dudes out.
Look at this, bro. Even just look at the citizens here, bro.
Exactly.
These motherfuckers is just a bunch of just softies, bro. They not on that type of level.
There's a stat that came out that there's now in these schools there's 40% kids that
coming out as gay.
Coming out as bi or hey, gay as in happy YouTube looking at gay as in happy. Hey, gay as in happy YouTube looking at. But they came out as it went up by 40%, bro. And that's and really an empire is ruled by the children, man, by the young ones, because they're the ones that's getting ready to, be the next generation to, keep the empire, strong. But guess what?
I wouldn't necessarily say that the empire is ruled by children.
Oh, but
it's ruled by men, but the children are the future of the empire.
And the heads, like if they go by the heads, what they teach down to the children, and this is why it's all fucked up, because they're pushing forward beauty pageants on kids and boys,
what the fuck, bro?
All that, school teaching, what's that shit called? Fucking, they look like demons and shit at the school, and they
drag
yeah, that shit, it's drag strips.
Yeah, we're fucking doing calling them by different pronouns. There's only two, he and she, man.
Yeah. Exactly, nigga. The Lord said when He created woman for man, nigga.
Yeah.
all I hear is man and woman.
It's that simple.
Yeah. There's like 48 different genders. Like, nigga, how that shit, bro? Like,
I go by they and them.
Come on, man.
Hey,
weird, bro.
And they be talking about those dudes that they call them woke. You don't even know the definitions of words no more, bro. They is a group. You feel me?
Hey,
or a
demons,
person that's out.
Demons call themselves they, them, and us,
Legion,
man.
bro.
Legion. He's like we are many.
Hey, that's like Ermac on Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
we are many.
We are many.
Yeah.
they and them. You feel me? It's not one person.
You motherfuckers got demons on y'all, bro. Because in order for you to be in that type of lifestyle,
man,
bro, how as a man do you not like pussy, bro? Answer that question. How as a man do you not like Bob, bro?
As a man that has a family, how are you okay with your children being able to get sent out to school?
Exactly.
And learn that.
Motherfuckers is asking me, so you believe in the Bible, so that means if your kid comes out as you know what, so are you gonna still love him? Like fuck no, hell no. And motherfuckers got their panties all on the water over that shit, bro.
And the scriptures say that the Lord in the book of Exodus is a man of war.
Yep.
Okay, and the scriptures also say that the Lord is not a power that shall cause confusion. Okay, and that's what
He's not the author of confusion.
He's not the author of confusion. So this is how you know that these elites and really the heads of Babylon the Great are in cahoots with Satan, man. When you read 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, who comes in the spirit of Satan? Esau, Edom. Okay.
Hey, that goes back to the elites, when they go out over there to the Bohemian Grove, bro. When they worship that owl, these presidents, they have to dress as women, man.
And that owl is in the scriptures, bro. Molech.
Molech, yeah. But they do these rituals, and hey, that's what they're pushing on the society that they're ruling, man. Because they do it as well, man.
Because they think that Satan is the one that gave them this empire. They think that another God gave them this empire. And this is why this is their downfall. Because the Lord is a what? He's a chess player, man. He's not a checkers player, bro. He's a chess player. He allowed him to, he thought he was with them.
It's chess, not checkers, man.
Yeah, this is chess, not checkers. You feel me? Because the scriptures say that Esau Edom thought that the Most High was with them in our distress. But the whole time the Lord was playing them just to punish us and later lift us up, and now they're all fearful because the prophets woke up. How the fuck did y'all find out? We spent billions and trillions of dollars on trying to hide this information from y'all. We brought this out the other camp. But this is how you know that it's the spirit of Yahawashi that bestowed the spirit on the elect and these Edomites to have that way of thinking that Satan is a power.
Because the devil knows that he has a short time, man. So this is why he's coming in fast and hard, man.
And this is why they're scared. The scriptures say that even the demons believe and tremble. You feel me? And they have demons on them. This is why when they see us stand up on our feet, they're like, fuck. This is how you know. Hey, the Lord is, because they have the records, man. They have the Catholic Church. They have all the artifacts, man. They have the images of the ancient Israelites.
They know what's up.
They
know who we are, man.
They're not dumb. Hey, he's wiser than Daniel, man.
Yep, and the Lord been in checkmated this nigga even with his blessing, because what is his blessing? A sword. And the Lord said what? Live by the sword, you die by the sword. So this nigga came up with a missile, and what you think? How you think he gonna go out? With a missile?
That same shit.
That
Smith
same
is
shit.
gonna get killed by the same shit.
The Smith is gonna be killed and taken over by his same fucking creation, bro.
Hey, call out Yahawashi. Bro, played your ass, You got played.
Your ass a long time ago. Going back to the garden, my nigga.
Because what's he trying to do? He's trying to sit above. He says
he's sitting the throne of the Most High.
He's trying to be bigger, higher than the Most High, man.
Yep.
That's how much pride he has. He thinks he's like the Most High.
And I remember the elder Mawatazak, we can get to the scriptures here in a minute.
Yeah, it's like,
but after whatever, it's like the spirit, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? But the elder Mawatazak had brought out a point, bro, that Esau tried to shoot a fucking. He tried to. Nah, it wasn't even that, bro. He tried to open up a portal, bro, and shoot a missile up there to the Most High, bro. Type shit, bro.
Hey, that's how you know Esau, bro. Esau be knowing, like, he be knowing things that these 2/3 and these regular people don't be knowing, bro. You know?
Yeah, this nigga is a demon, bro.
Yeah. And y'all remember that one time where I guess it was like 3 years ago or some shit to that effect, 2 or 3 years ago when the a chariot passed by and they were shooting it.
Oh, you talking about in Iran?
Yeah, in Iran, bro.
Hey, I got some. This is the book of Obadiah, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the place of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me to the ground?
Yep, and the answer for that is Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi. He's gonna be the one to bring your ass to the ground, my nigga.
Hey, with his men. That's why they're scared about us being out there in the highways and the byways, because the scriptures say that we're gonna fish, but soon we're gonna turn into hunters.
Hey, fish and turn hunters.
Yep, and this is why they know.
Bro.
And they know the spirit. They have accounts of things that happen in Africa and places like that. Like with these other with these men that claim to be angels, and they have those records of these chopping them up and not them doing and them not even feeling it.
Yep, like the Black Jesus story.
Yep, the Black Jesus story, and they have this record. They have this knowledge, and this is why when they see us, this is why they don't do nothing to us, bro. Because it's also, the Spirit of the Lord, of course, protecting us.
Yeah, because they know that if they make a move, like what the Lord say, I will raise up a standard, I'll lift up a standard.
Yeah.
So once this shit go down, you try to come at us, the Lord will lift up that standard, so really we're not worried.
Because it could have been as easy as, hey, there's a law, if you see, if anybody's out there teaching with fresh garments, you can go to jail. It could have been that easy.
If you do that, hey, you're going to be fulfilling prophecy,
exactly.
Bro. Because you're going to cause a famine of the word to come in, and what is that going to do? That's going to trigger down the other prophecies coming to pass. And we're going to shorten up some days like that.
And it's going to actually come to that point, AI, you feel me? Hey, bro, they're going to be to, it's going to be to the point, the deepfake technology where it's going to be us brothers on these cameras and news saying some wild shit or videos of us doing some wild shit with our faces looking 100% bad. Because hey, there's scammers right now, there's scammers right now that are calling,
Keep it in mind, bro.
Yeah, keep it in mind. There's scammers right now that are calling, people's family, acting like they're children, and using the same voice, same everything, and saying that they got kidnapped, and if you don't pay him that that he's gonna kill me. And you had people give out their life savings to save him and release him. So this is how you know that the AI and every persecution. The scriptures say that those that shall live godly in the Mashiach shall suffer persecution. So hey, everything is here. Now it's like, hey, the scriptures say that this generation shall not pass to all things, be fulfilled. So hey,
in generation, that goes into basically time.
Yeah, time.
You know what I'm saying? Time or age. So that's talking about this age is not gonna pass away until all these projects be fulfilled. But you had something that you want to bring out?
No, it's all good. You already touched on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I also want to touch on this movie that I saw a little while back too, bro. So I did a lesson on the probably about a year or some change ago. But basically, it was going into this movie called Dark Web, and they show you how they able to basically crop somebody else or Photoshop somebody else's face from a video and put it on yours in another video and make it seem like you did some shit that you didn't even do, bro.
Hey, that's what Jordan Peele did with that Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That?
Also the Will Smith commercial. Everything is fake.
Kendrick Lamar,
bro.
Yeah, with the fucking
he was doing like fucking O.J. Simpson, going back and forth to different people.
Yeah, Kanye.
Kanye and all. Yeah, man.
What do you think that's gonna be used for? Us prophets, man.
Yeah,
so hey, you people that are kind of playing around, that aren't truly, fully in this thing, but are, wishy-washy, not like really believing in this thing. You're on YouTube or whatever. Hey, your face is gonna be put on this shit. But are you liking videos? You liking Israelite videos?
They know that.
The Lord's gonna let Esau and these troops take you, man.
Yeah, you're watching Israelite videos, but you still out here, being a 2/3 or just living out here in the world. Well, guess what? Your little likes of
double-minded.
Hey, you like one, Sakari video, one IUIC video, whatever. You're already marked, bro, and they're gonna be seeing what the judgment is gonna be like.
Hey, what is that? That 3 stripes?
Yeah, you're gonna be beaten.
3 stripes.
Yep. In Matthew the 24th chapter, and also it's saying Luke 14:28 to what? Count the cost.
Yeah.
When you first so-called commit yourself to this ministry, you're supposed to count the cost, my nigga.
We're getting ready to come into some crazy ass time. I'm talking about that shit's gonna be wild. When those videos pop up, bro, it's gonna be like your parents gonna be calling, don't even come back to the phone.
I'm already knowing that. This shit finna.
I can already
that shit.
Hey, because the scriptures call us what, visionary, seers. We can already see what this thing is gonna already kind of play out like, and we kind of already kind of prepare for it because the scriptures do say how I can mention that one precept, count the cost.
You good?
Yeah,
calm.
Okay.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, it's all good. So hey, we counted the cost, man, and this is why we believe wholeheartedly, bro. This is why we come out and do what we do. because we're not trying to be caught, or even if we do get caught up in our, videos and, deep fake is used upon us, guess what?
we
We're
have
gonna be
faith, man.
We're gonna be prepared and have that faith and have that solid, hey, we did what we had to do, We've been, the scriptures say, doing all to withstand in that evil day, bro. Because, hey, the Lord's not gonna come back with handshakes and hugs and love. He's gonna come back mad. And he's also gonna try his elect, and he's an austere man, and his trials are gonna be masculine trials, man. Things that are gonna be where, hey, they're gonna, your family, please just take the Quran, please do this, or your family's gonna run out on you, call the cops on you, or turn you in. You're gonna be surprised when you get called up to a FEMA camp because your mama called them and said that I'm trying to get some money so I can pay for my kids' food or whatever. It's gonna be all types of shit. The scriptures say that's why, hey, you're supposed to love the Most High above everything and anything, man. Above even your kid, your mom, anybody, anything.
You gotta be ready to leave the world behind and everything in it.
Lot's wife. You're gonna turn into a pillar of salt, bro.
Can't look back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Once you commit yourself, it's a scripture, man. It's a cold ass scripture too. I can't remember exactly how it went. I can't remember exactly how it went. But basically, you sign a blood covenant once you commit yourself to this truth, bro. So ain't no signing out of it, bro. The only way of getting out of it is with death. You know what I mean? But you want to get back to something
I got something to back you up real quick. It's the book of Luke 12 and 46. 47. And the servant and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
Yep. So you know what you're supposed to be doing, my boy. You wanna know. You know what I'm saying? And the scripture says there ain't no more sacrifice for sins. You know what I'm saying? Once you come into the knowledge that you ain't supposed to no more. You know what I'm saying? So you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And here it is, you out here fucking around and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Jake that know that Jake.
Putting on this facade that you really righteous, man. Or trying to
Yeah, bro. You can fool man, but you can't fool the Lord, man.
Hey, the eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun, man.
Yeah. And even then, if you in the spirit, you know that shit ain't finna fool you, bro.
Hey, if Kodak's out here calling himself a Levite, what about these regular 2/3 Jakes, man? And he's high up in this society, bro. So you're regular 2/3.
Kendrick
hey,
too.
Also, Vocab Malone said that just alone in Southern Kingdom, just these people right here, Negroes, West Indian, and Haitians, there's over a million of y'all that know you're Israelites, bro. And that's just including the Southern Kingdom, bro. So imagine how much the Northern Kingdom.
Yes.
You people know, man. And you got to get right before, hey, shit hits the fan.
Hey, y'all already heard it, but y'all being ignorant still want to follow Christianity, Catholicism, and, be Muslims and shit,
wine.
man.
That wine. You want to be drunk, they stagger with
Golden Sisters?
No, they stagger with strong drink.
I know what you're talking about.
In the book of Isaiah. But we can get back into 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter though. But this is verse 3. A sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back?
Yep, and that sword is coming. And ain't gonna be nobody to turn it back, because once the Lord does something, he doesn't backslide. You know what I'm saying? The Lord meant what he said when he gonna do something. You know what I mean? Continue.
Verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?
Yep.
Verse 5, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Yep, and plagues, you know what I'm saying, I brought out a synonym earlier, which means distress, you know what I'm saying, or what is it, torment, you know what I mean? Them plagues just gonna be tormenting motherfuckers. Wait till the famine kick in. You know, you got people out here taking videos and taking pictures of their babies out here by little, you know what I'm saying, little statues and shit.
Damn, I know.
That shit is not gonna matter,
hey,
bro.
It is like a Garden of Eden before their eyes, but
yep. They're behind it, it's gonna be like a desolate wilderness, bro.
Hey, they're enjoying the society now, but they don't even know what's coming, man.
And
A lot of people don't know what's coming.
where you can see that, really providently is in California, man. You go to the beach, you have that motherfucker, you have people, relaxing, getting a suntan. You have all these little beach balls. Everybody having fun, running around. They got a little gym on the outside. People out there turning up.
Muscle beach,
you got families and kids. You feel me walking around? So, mom, look at the water, bro. All
bitches in bikinis,
yeah,
skating,
bro.
shit.
You feel me? It just looks really lively.
Yeah.
But guess what? All you people there that are not of the elect are gonna be going through it in these times. We're down the street, bro. Honestly, brothers have been even saying that one day we're just gonna wake up soon. Shit is just gonna turn all around, bro. Hey, how quick was the?
Yeah, that's the spirit, because as soon as you said one day we're just gonna wake up and shit's gonna be cracking,
the light just turned on, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, call it Bahasham. Because hey, how quick was the LDs, the lock, bottoms for the C19?
Oh yeah.
How quick was that? That was
That was a test
Hey,
run,
you
man.
got off work, went home, and next thing you know, hey, you can't be outside
Hey,
past
if
this
you
time.
weren't
And
in
everybody-
essential-
you know, if you're not an essential worker, you can't go outside your crib. And what? That was in less than motherfucking, not even a full. How much quicker is it gonna be when Esau Edom knows that he's pushed against the wall and the Lord's like, you gotta do your shit now, or I'm gonna come back and just nuke this motherfucker. You know, or chariots are gonna come back and do. Esau Edom is gonna be on his. Hey, that's why the scripture says that he should come down with great wrath because he know what that he has for a short time. And when you read Matthew 24 chapter, it says that the Lord's gonna shorten the days for the elect's sake. So hey, it's quick, bro. We just don't really realize it because we're in the flesh stuff, but it's quick and it's down the street. You know that clock, you know that time. It's about to hit the bottom, bro.
The hourglass.
Yeah, the hourglass. You know, it's gonna touch the bottom. That last grain of salt, boom. And that's when everything.
Nigga,
Bro,
everything gonna be turned up.
man, everybody's gonna go to the stores. Can't swipe your card. For some reason, these employers can't pay their employees. They can't pull out much. It's just gonna be all just in one go. And that's when you people that think you're winning in this side, you guys are gonna be fucking losing, bro. And us that we constantly lose. We don't get the best of the best. We're not out here, striving to really make it in this world. That's when we're gonna be rejoicing when shit hits the fan. You preppers and you people that are trying to stock up carnally, you're not even gonna make it. Everything you're preparing for is for the elect's sake. You know, the scriptures say that you fill up your money with a bag full of holes.
Haggai 1:6.
Yeah, Haggai 1:6.
Saying, here it is. You talking about stacking your paper and chasing a bag.
Chasing a bag.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, pay bills.
And then the
shit
dollar is
that's-
already losing its damn power, bro.
Yeah, but you gotta pay bills for shit that's free. You know what I mean? Like electricity and a water bill, that's free. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, Yahawashi gave the earth there for free, and here it is. What does a so-called white man do? He make you pay for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Or land taxes,
Yep.
or property taxes.
And you can
Well,
see.
hold on. If I spend all this money on land, why do I still got to pay taxes on it if I bought it? Why should I have to buy it anyway?
Because you don't own it. You didn't really buy shit. Because that's how it also shows you who these elites are. Who these Edomites are. To
Yep.
say a people on the earth.
Yep, as it says in Job 9:24, earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So we can obviously see who the earth
Truly belongs to you. If you don't own you, I'm gonna go buy this land over here, this lot over here. Guess what? You're gonna be paying taxes for the rest of your life because you don't truly own it. These elites own everything.
And technically you own it, but it ain't in your power right now. Because hey, the scriptures talks about how the earth was given, it was made for Jacob, roughly paraphrasing.
For your sakes, for your legs' sakes.
Yeah, something to that effect.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it just shows you who's in rulership right now. The wicked, which is who? The so-called white man, Esau Edom, as the Bible says.
Because the scriptures is full of what? Nations.
Yep.
That's why you have the nation of Israel. And everybody goes back to a certain tribe. But what are we in today? That's how you know this is Babylon reincarnated.
Bro, yeah. Over there, you know what I'm saying, in the land of Israel today, here it is. Them motherfuckers say that they got a real nationality, but nobody else does. That don't even make no sense, bro. That don't even make no sense.
Everybody goes back to it. Even Ishmael knows they're Ishmael. I mean, these Arabs even know they're Ishmael, bro.
Yeah, and then they know who Jake is
Yeah.
too, because they be saying we need y'all to repent and turn back to Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can save us, roughly paraphrase.
Hey, everybody goes back to a nation that hasn't changed, and the only reason people are confused about that is because we're in modern day Babylon the Great, mystery Babylon the Great, because we have all the nations here again today. We're supposed to be cool with these Moabites that are eating whatever the fuck they want to eat. You know,
Eating a frog.
We're
This motherfucker walk over there and pick up a tarantula and eat that.
and we're supposed to be, and we're supposed to be,
seen that shit, man.
and we're supposed to be cool and in line with these dudes. Or we're next to, these Edomites that want to, dump our dogs and shit.
Huh.
You feel me?
Dang.
You feel me?
All into
Hey, you feel me? Or we with some wild ass Ishmaelites that just want to fucking go and turn up, go all crazy and shit.
Man,
you feel me?
musty
Yeah,
in the
man,
mix, nigga.
and we're supposed. This is how you know. And what? And then we have these 2/3 ass Israelites that follow after Esau, Edom, and then we can. But then the elect are in that little small circle that we had to be around them, bro.
Right.
This is how you know. And you can watch the movie 300. What happened? Hey, they were beefing with a whole nation of people. These Greeks are beefing with a whole nation of people, right?
Yeah.
And this is how you know that. That's why the scriptures say, look at the path of old, right? We're supposed to be separate. This is why, and we're hella holy back then. That's that dust your feet. That was because when we would enter into a heathen land, that we didn't even want the dust of their fucking land upon our feet, bro. That's how holy we were, and separate from these people. That's how holy and separate we were from y'all. You can even let's just get it in second.
Yep, it's so much to a point where shit. Even the Lord said, You better not eat that roadkill, but if you want to sell that roadkill to one of the heathens, you can, though, nigga. Showing that the Lord don't respect them motherfuckers,
You can even read that in Leviticus, where there's a law on how you treat your fellow Israelite. You're not supposed to buy him as bondmen or bondwomen. But hey, if it's a heathen, you can buy him as bondmen and bondwomen, and you can push rigorous rule upon them. This is how you know that, hey, we're nations. This is why it's important to know if you're an Israelite as well, too, man. Because you have the ability, to own true slaves.
Yep, showing that everybody not equal. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers pull out John 3 and 16. Think they know what they talking about when they ain't what it's talking about.
You're supposed to love thy neighbor as thyself.
Well, that's not what it's talking about. Yeah. It's not talking about just anybody you come across. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, of course, respect is to be shown to everybody. Yeah, but our neighbor, your neighbor, that's referring to a specific person, or a specific nation, roughly paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to your fellow kinsman. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Your bone. You know what I mean? Talking about people that's of the same flesh as you, your same nation. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go and treat a fucking Edomite as well as I'm gonna treat you. Exactly. Ain't no way in the hell.
And not only that, when you read the scriptures from Genesis all the way down to motherfucking Revelations, what are you reading? About nations of people. You're reading about nations of people. You're reading about bloodline. King David's offspring. Yep. As soon as you read the book of Matthew, what do you have? The lineage of Yahawashi. Yep. Okay, so it's always been about bloodline and nationality. Because Esau, Edom, there's a certain judgment for him. There's a certain blessing for Israel. There's a certain blessing for everybody on the earth. But this is how you know that it's all about nations of people and nationality. Now you want me to go back to 2nd Ezra 16? Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 4. A fire is sent among you who may quench it. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood?
Think about this. You know what I'm saying? This is basically like a similar to like a hungry lion. Think about a lion that ate in a few days. He see a zebra. Ain't nothing stopping that lion, bro. A lion will hop on a giraffe if it got to. You know what I'm saying? Hippo. Exactly. A lion will eat a hippo, eat a fucking rhinoceros, bro. You know what I mean? Can't nothing stop a hungry lion. That's how these plagues is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? These plagues is gonna be on your ass and at your doorstep no matter how you feel about it. You know what I mean? Imagine when there's a famine out here. What the fuck can you do to stop that famine? Nothing, bro.
Hey, when these animals break out the zoo too, they gonna be hungry too, man.
Yeah, this zoo's all around the states. So, like when I was in Dallas, I took my rib over to the zoo. Big ass saltwater crocodile, bigger than the motherfucker, like 16 feet. Wait till if that motherfucker break out. You don't think it's gonna be swimming in them rivers and shit that's around there?
Hey, and they're fast as fuck on land too.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that little motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, gonna be in them lakes and shit, swimming around, and a nigga thinking he out there fishing and shit, and ain't nothing over there. We ain't got shit in Texas. That motherfucker come and get you.
And what are you gonna do with the lion that's just charging at a zebra? Hey, relax.
Ain't nothing. You can't take. Hey, chill out. Why you so mad?
Like, come on, bro. That's just gonna go and do what it's gonna want to do.
Yep.
Right?
You better not step.
Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn? Hey, like as a field. Remember that testimony you had?
Yeah, that testimony when I burnt down there. Them fields. Jake was young.
You stop in one little spot and then it catches on the other one, and then it catches on the other one.
I was like this. I went like this. I tell you exactly how I did. I had a light in my hand. I used to got a little firebug.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, might be a little firebug and shit. And I had a light. I'm looking at the grass. I'm like, started lighting that shit. And that whole flamed up. And I'm just sitting there type shit, like just looking at it like, and then I'm like, so I stumped out. And that bitch was not going out. That shit was burning everything. I took out my shirt with the trying to fan that hell. That shit made it even worse, bro.
Hey,
nigga created it's a wider spread apart.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
And who made anyone quench the fire in the stubble when it had began to burn, man? You trying to quench that motherfucker?
I could not stop that shit. Bro, the damn fire station literally had to come out and put that shit out, bro.
That's a spirit, bro.
Hey, cause that's highly flammable, man. And the Lord, that's how this shit.
Hey, and what's highly flammable? Yep. Babylon the Great, man. This motherfucker is straight lighter fluid, bro.
Okay, calm, man. Gasoline, man.
Hey, this shit a mixture.
It's jet fuel right here, man.
This is jet fuel with no wind.
Nigga mixing everything.
Verse 9, a fire shall go. It's like verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot from a strong archer. You know that strong archer. You can read that in the book of Jeremiah. You know that archers that bendeth the bow is them silos.
Hey, where those nukes are gonna come out of, man.
Yep. What you're gonna be shot from. Verse 8. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues. Also like it. Verse 9. Oh, it is 8. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Verse 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightning